Thank you, Work Camper News, RVing Lifestyle Ambassadors, for joining us for today's webinar. We are
Mike.
And I'm Betty Gill, and we have the privilege of being your lifestyle coaches. Today, we're going to take a look at our updated RVing Network website. It is our hope that each of you take away some tips and tricks to make the website work for you, and that's what it's all about as RVing Lifestyle Ambassadors. But don't forget our RVing Network Facebook page that has been created just for you to share your successes and suggestions as you travel this great USA as RVing Lifestyle Ambassadors. We're very privileged today to have joining us, and I think Dana's in the background, but Dana Rose is our Work Camping News Chief Operations Officer, and Dana is very important to our ambassadors because she is our liaison for us at Work Camper News. And we're also very excited today to have our one and only Executive Director of Work Camper News, and that's Jody Anderson Duquette. Jody, we're great to have you with us.
Hi, everybody.
Jody and her husband Luke have worked tirelessly to bring life to our RVing Network website. And Mike was just sharing with Jody that he has viewed the website again this week.
Very good.
And all of the recordings that are on there. So we learn something new every day as your ambassador coaches. Now, if you have any questions, be sure and post them in the area on your screen, and we will take a look at those at the close of the presentation. The webinar today is going to be recorded and available for your future viewing. You will receive an email notifying you of the link to the YouTube channel where you can view today's webinar. So Jody, today is your day to show us your magic from log in to log out of our Work Camper News RVing Network website. Take it away.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, let's take a look here. So the website we're talking about, the URL is RVingnetwork.com, RVingnetwork.com. And so this website is geared specifically towards the RV Lifestyle Ambassador Program. So if you just go to the website, when you first land on it, it is the information about becoming an RV Lifestyle Ambassador. So if you are talking to fellow RVers that you believe, is also excited about the lifestyle, maybe they've been a Work Camper News member, they've taken NRV TA courses, things like that, and are excited and passionate about it and want to share it with others, then let them know that you're an RVing Lifestyle Ambassador and bring them to this website here and kind of take them through the page or instruct them on reading through the page and then follow up with them if they have any questions about it. So the landing page, as we call it, the home page of the site is kind of the sales text, basically, to hopefully get people into the RVing Lifestyle Ambassador programs. So definitely, when you have some time, sit down and take a look, give a read through of the text on this page so you're familiar with what the website says, and we'll just familiarize yourself a little more as well with the program. The more you go through this stuff, the more you're putting it in front of your mind, the easier it's going to be for you to talk about it with other people. So go ahead and take a look. There is quite a bit of text on here, but that's what the marketing gurus tell us to do. So we got it good and filled up with lots of information about how to get started with the ambassador program. And there's multiple of the Join Today buttons that when you click on that, it takes you through the registration process, which you can do with one of your prospects as well, maybe in person right there with them. It does take you into PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account to process the transaction. You can just utilize this page and go through the process. And there will be a referral box in the process for you to put in your ambassador code if you are assisting someone with getting them registered, because as an ambassador, if you refer a new ambassador, you do earn a commission on that as well. All right, so that's kind of the website from a sales standpoint here. Now, as a RV and Lifestyle Ambassador, you guys are already set up with accounts in this website. And we launched this new version. It was back in January sometime. I forgot to go back and look at the date, but all of you guys already have login information so you can access this site. We emailed everybody username and a link to do your password. We provided the password to you in the email. So if you received that email, it was back in January on a weekend. If you didn't get that email or have misplaced it, you can communicate with us, send an email to Mike, Betty, or to Dana, or the folks at the Work Camper News office, and we can look up that information and make sure we can get you logged into the site. Your username is your name kind of ran together, but I know some of you guys are couples and teams out there, so it could be, you know, Mike and Betty Gill as the username, not just Mike Gill or not just Betty Gill. So it could be your username has a little more to it. Username and password is what you'll do. You can click on the login link in the top here, and we'll just go ahead and use our test account and get logged in. And once you're logged in, these resources are specific to ambassadors. And so here's what we call the dashboard. This is kind of your main landing page. So you can always come back to the dashboard to be able to see all of these buttons, which is basically just the different sections of the website. You can also use the link in the top menu bar up here. And this should work just as well on your mobile phones, tablets, smartphones, things like that. It is mobile friendly. So you can use the dashboard menu up here and go through the different items in the list, or just click on dashboard itself, which brings you back to this page with all the buttons on the page. Also up here in the header is the edit profile. If we click on that, it'll take you to a page where if you need to maybe update your email address, you can make that change there. If you need to adjust your first name, last name on the account, you can't change your username. If something in your life does happen and you need us to change your username for whatever reason, you'll just have to contact us directly, and we can work on that from the back end. Also on this page, you can change your password using the generate password button if you do want to update that. And then there's this checkbox here as well. If you are not interested in being an RV Lifestyle Ambassador anymore, which we hope that doesn't become the case, but if it does, you can unsubscribe from future emails here. If you just want to opt out, that's fine. You can also update your address information, and if you were referred by another ambassador, you can put that information in here. So this is kind of your little profile page. And this is just specific to the RV Network website. Like, this isn't if you have a Work Camper News membership or you've been a part of NRVTA before, like this isn't connected to either of those accounts. So if you make changes here, it doesn't change your information on either of those other resources. All right, so we'll click on RV Network up here in the left to get back to the main site. And it has taken me to the home page, but I want to get back to my dashboard where all those buttons are. So I'm going to click back on dashboard. Also in the top right, just to finish this out here, there's a contact us option. If you need phone number, email, send us an email, and then of course just to log out. All right, also here on the dashboard, we have your ambassador code. So as you guys likely remember, your ambassador code is what you want to give to people that you are referring to things like Work Camper News membership and our VTA courses, etc. Because that's the way that the business entities have to track that new person came in because of you. So that ambassador code is very important, likely something you already have tattooed in your brain, but just in case you maybe forget, maybe holidays come up, it's been a while, we have that here on the website for you, so you're able to see what your code is. So you'll see that in that blue box on a couple different pages of the website. Alrighty, so we have some informational pages here. The how to earn page just kind of reviews the different commissions that are available to you guys for the different services that you're able to promote. So you can come to this page just to remind yourself as to what those payouts and commissions are. And if anything new is added to the program, we'll be sure to get it added to the website here. So that's the How to Earn page. And then I'll go ahead and mouse up and use the menu, click on Upcoming Events. So this page will be mostly utilized for upcoming webinars like this one that we're doing right now. So we'll have any future out scheduled webinars or any other events that are pertinent to RVing Lifestyle Ambassadors. That'll be listed here. So it kind of looks like an article. We have a title and some text. You can click on the article headline or the read more, and that'll take you to the page with the full article, which will give you the link to register for the webinar. And if you guys are watching the recording of this, I'll just go ahead and click on this and show you what that looks like. Although it might, there we go. So this is a registration page for a webinar, pretty simple. Just plop in your first name, last name, email address. And right now we're in the webinar, so I could join it in progress. But if it's a future upcoming webinar, there would just be a submit button there. So that's what it looks like for registering for a webinar. And webinars are super easy to attend. You get registered, the system will send you an email, and at the day and time of the webinar that it's taking place, you just click the link in the email, and it should start the process of connecting you with that webinar on your device. You can attend webinars on mobile phones, tablets, or computers. The system will work on any of those devices. So we hope those of you who aren't online with us today, we hope you'll be able to join us on some future webinars. So keep your eye on the upcoming events page, and I'm sure Mike and Betty also will email you guys whenever something new is coming up. But as we know, email is not always the most reliable thing in the world, so be sure to check the website frequently just so you guys are staying up to date on what's going on. And we also have a link to the Facebook group. That's another menu item here. And we'll see, there we go. So there's just a little bit of information on this page and then a button to join. Let's see, and I believe I'm not logged in. Yeah, so it's not going to take me into the group because I'm not logged into Facebook. But obviously, if you were logged into Facebook, it would take you into the group and you can join the group. That Facebook group is specific just to RVing Lifestyle Ambassadors, so you guys are welcome to get involved, and that's just another way to connect yourself with your fellow ambassadors as well as Mike and Betty, and just stay abreast as to what's going on. Alrighty. Let's hop back to our dashboard here. Okay, so we've hit on our first top 3 buttons here, so moving on down to the next row. Advertising materials is something we definitely want to touch on here. So on this page is resources that we are allowing you guys to utilize to help you with promotion. So here we have, first up is logo files to use on websites. So if y'all are doing blogs or Facebook pages, things like that, and you want to utilize some of these logos to help with promoting the services and options that you guys are wanting to promote, we have web-sized logos. So these are kind of compressed, smaller images, so they'll look good on a computer, tablet, device like that, but these ones on top here should just be used for digital, not for printing on anything. So that's why it's labeled to be used on websites, because they are kind of smaller sized. So that way they'll load more quickly on like website pages, articles, things like that. And then logo files to be used in printed materials are logos if you did want to print something on a piece of paper or get something put on a shirt or a hat or anything like that. Maybe a decal for your vehicle, you would want to use logo files for printed materials. So these logos are going to be larger in size, higher resolution, higher quality for printing. All right, and then we have informational product flyers. So these are basically digital files of what we sent you guys in your starter kits. So you are welcome if you run out of what came in your starter kit. If you're welcome to order another starter kit if you would like to, and we can print those and send those to you. But you're also welcome to come in here and get the file and print it yourself at home, or take the PDF to, you know, a copy place and have them make some copies as well. So you're not totally out of the water if you run out of the items in your starter kit, or you're waiting on another starter kit to come to you. You do have access to all of those materials here on the website. So I know not a lot of RVers travel with printers, but some of us do. So you can print on your own, or like I said, you can download these. So if you just click on the flyer, it'll open. It's going to depend on what device you're using, how it opens. So I'm using Google Chrome right now, and the way Chrome handles PDFs is it just opens as a new tab. But I have options here. If I put my mouse in the top right, there's this arrow. And if I click on the arrow, it's going to ask to save it to my computer, and then I can select where on my computer I want to save that PDF file to. And if I have maybe a flash drive plugged into my computer here, I could just save it right to the flash drive, you know, those little USB guys, and take that little USB drive to my local copy shop, and they can plug it into their thing and print and make me 100 copies or whatever. So that's how you can kind of save that. There's another way too, if you just right click on the item and do a save link as, then you can save it to your computer that way as well. So kind of a couple ways to get these files saved to your device. And the same goes for the logos. If you click on it, it'll just open, and then you can right click on it, save image as, and save it to your computer. Or you can right click on it right from here and do save image as from there. So a couple different ways to save those files to your computer if you are needing to use it on other things. All right, make sure we got everything on that page. I think we did. Okay. And any other, you know, items that we add in the future, we'll just be sure to keep this page updated for you guys. All righty, next up we have the video library. And so this page is where we house some pre-recorded videos that I know Steve Anderson of Work Camper News, he recorded some initially when the RV Lifestyle Ambassador Program was first launched. So there's some videos in here that are educational for you. And then I think also the middle one in the top, you can utilize to share with prospects if you want to play that video for them, this middle one. But whenever we record webinars like this one, we will house the recording here in the videos page. If any promotional video is made, that would be good for ambassadors to utilize to help you with promoting the businesses and services that you're promoting. We'll be sure to put those videos on here as well. So newest videos kind of come in at the end. So the oldest videos in the top left. And as you read like a book down the page, they get newer and newer as you go down the page. So this will continue to grow as we do more of these webinars and just develop more content for you guys. All right, so that's the video library page. Let's hop over into articles. And articles is just kind of a space where we have some information that you guys need to know, and we need somewhere to put it so you can find it. So articles are here, and each of these are just kind of informational things. So most recently, we just spelled out some information on if you're an ambassador and you want to take one of the courses at the National RV Training Academy to learn more about maintaining your RV and repairing your RV, you do have some options available as to how the pricing works. You have some benefit to you as an ambassador. And so here's an example of an article. It's just some informational text to give you information and details, so you can just scroll through the page and read the different articles that are available in here. So when you're on the page, it'll say the blog, but that's our articles page. So there's a few in here now. We'll just keep adding to this as time goes on. Newest articles always appear at the top of this page. Alrighty. Okay. The A-frame sign is something that Mike and Betty have been working on. They utilize one themselves, and I know they've connected with a company that they're going to utilize to be able to make those signs and get them shipped to you guys. So once the information is available on ordering those signs, we'll be sure to get that on this page for you. And I'm sure there's going to be more stuff coming up in the future as well, as far as items that you can purchase to assist you with promoting yourselves and promoting what you're promoting, to help you promote. How many times can we say promote? A lot. So that's what we're all about. So, so again, the more we develop this program and the more information and resources and things we have, we'll just get them added to this website. So this is just kind of our hub here. So, all right, now we are on the PowerPoint presentations page. And so this page just has multiple PowerPoint presentations to assist you, again, just with sharing about your lifestyle and the services that are available to help RVers live their life more successfully. So each one of these is a PowerPoint. And if you click on it, I don't know if you see down here in the bottom left of my browser, it automatically started downloading to my computer. So once the download is available, I'll be able to open it. And as long as you have PowerPoint installed on your device, it should open and you should be able to share it successfully. So sometimes it's easier to go through something with words and visuals just to help you along with your sales process. So, alrighty. Important paperwork is more so for new ambassadors. So if you're a brand new ambassador just getting started with us, we will need a W-9 and a direct deposit authorization form. So these are just 2 PDFs. We just need you to get that filled out and submitted back to dana@workcamper.com. So that way we have that information on file. So as you're earning those commissions, we'll be able to give you the money for it. So that's always a good thing. So just some important paperwork to get filled out if you are a brand new ambassador. If you've already filled these things out and submitted them to Dana previously, then you're good to go and you don't have to worry about this stuff. All right, one last option here, direct links to products. And this was something that Mike and Betty wanted to make sure that you guys had. So these are kind of direct links to like the purchase pages of the different items. So you're already talking to someone, you've got them geared out about membership. You can either utilize this website, like have this website saved in your device, just leave it open in your internet browser on your tablet or your smartphone, or you can take each of these links and save them as favorites maybe on your, because with most of the smartphones you can take a website URL or a website page like this one and turn it into basically a button on your home screen of your phone. So you can do that, or I know Mike has in his notes app on his phone, he has a lot of these, or all of them probably, listed right in there. So he knows where that note is. So he opens his note, picks the website he wants to go to, and then it opens up on his phone. So as he's standing there with the prospect, he can show them the page and hopefully take them through the process and get them through it right then and there. So that way he is sure to get his ambassador code. What code is it, Mike?
AMB143.
That's the one. We got to make sure we get that in there. All right. So if you have these quick links, saved on your device, ready to go, it just hopefully will make that process of getting the person signed up more quickly and more likely for you to earn that commission. So each of these are individual links, like I said, to the kind of the more of the sales page, because when you go to workcamper.com, there's a lot of stuff on that website, and it's easy, especially for someone brand new, to kind of get lost. So, whether you're with that potential sale in person, hopefully you can take them through this. But you could also always like email or text these links to your prospect. So feel free to do that as well. You can easily highlight it and copy, or right click on it to copy it and then paste it in an email, or if you're having it on your phone, you can highlight it on your phone and copy it, however the tapping works on your device, and get that sent to the prospect. So These are just some direct links if we are able to provide you guys with a direct link to that sales process. It is listed on here. Okay, so we'll make sure to keep these updated. Again, if anything's added in the future, we'll be sure to get it added to this page so you guys have the most direct way possible to get that sale made. So, all right, I think we have hit on all of our boxes here. And again, the site's just always going to be in development. So anything new that we can offer you guys or information that you guys need to know, this is where it's going to be. So be sure to save RVing Network as a favorite or a bookmark in your browser, and get that login information saved in your little password keeper, and you'll be good to go for the future. So, yeah.
Great. Thank you, Jody. This is Mike. I want to emphasize on the links, and a couple of weeks ago we were out in Texas, and we revisited the Renaissance Festival, and they had not signed up, and I had given him everything he needed, and so we got out there. Quick sent him the links, talked to him yesterday. He not only signed up as one member, he signed up the campground separate from the Renaissance. So we've got 2 memberships out of them just by able to quick link to them, you know. But we will say that the easiest and best way to make sure that you're going to get that membership is while you've got them sitting there. To go ahead and go to quick links, sign them up yourself, and do all that. It's quick, and you're not taking much of their time, because once you leave there, it's been a month since we had seen Patrick, and he had not signed up from when we saw him out in San Antonio. And so he assured me yesterday, and I'm going to check with Dana and make sure Renaissance and the campground is signed up. But he assured me that he did go to the links and he did sign up. But sign them up yourself, or send those quick links. One thing that we do is once this week we visited a couple of campgrounds and an RV dealer, and when we got back, we sent those links that apply to them direct to their email. And so not only the big brochures that we left them, we gave them a quick way to become part of our membership, you know. So it seems to work better. Keep it simple is something we talked about. And if we can send those links, and thank you for putting the links on here. We've got them saved in our notes. We've got them saved on our screen. In other words, it's just we don't never know when the prospect's going to be there, what we've got available, and it's on everything we've got, you know. So it just makes it a lot quicker.
And life happens. I mean, there's no doubt. Just like when we left Patrick with the Renaissance Festival, he was ready and to do it right then. And then life happens when you're a manager of this huge campground there at the Renaissance Festival that they are. So if we can assist them at the initial time, the initial moment that we're there with them, I think it's called a moo. It's a moment of opportunity. You know, we've got it when we've got them right there in front of us. And if we can assist them at that point in time, that's what we want to do. At the very least, we want to give them a card with our contact information on it. And Mike does an awesome job of contacting after we visit with these prospective clients, that he does a very good job of contacting them. So, you know, just keep that in mind. The one thing that Mike and I will be doing within the next few weeks, we will be contacting each one of you, each one of our fellow lifestyle ambassadors one-on-one, and just to see where you are at this stage in your life as a lifestyle ambassador, to see what we can do for you. Make sure you know that we are available, that Dana's available there at the home office to help us and to help them. So be looking for that. We will also be doing that. And just a reminder, this webinar today, it has been and is being recorded. I don't see any questions. Jody, do you see any questions on yours? I'm not seeing any questions right now. That doesn't mean that you cannot contact us with your questions. You've got our email link, MikeBetty@RVingNetwork.com. Be sure and contact us. It's on all of our media and communication with you. So,
and our cell phone. No worries. I just want to say I want to thank all of you that have personally called us, and that is not an inconvenience for us. We thoroughly enjoy talking with y'all. 985-515-1295. And I think every one of you got it anyway. She told me to go slower, but I think you got it.
985-515-1295. He gets excited.
But those of you that have reached out, and we're going to try to reach out to, I think we have approaching 300 ambassadors, and we're going to try to reach out to all of you. And we had a lady call last week, maybe on here with us, and just said thank you for getting me enthused again. And sometimes it takes that for us, you know. And what enthuses me is to go on these sites like Jody has this one here. I went through the whole site yesterday, played all the videos, and got excited, you know. And the same thing in WordCamp and Use, the resources that they have put together on WordCamp and Use website, and it's a lot, yeah. And that's the reason we asked Jody and Steve if they could put us a separate sales kit together for ambassadors without going through it, and it's going to work great, and we thank you for that.
But definitely, when take some time to visit all of the WordCamper News sites, because I assure you, just as we are every day, we learn something new every day. And Jody and Luke and Steve and Dana, the whole staff there at Heber Springs, Arkansas, I mean, they have done an incredible job of providing the information, but it's left up to us to take a look at all of that information. So Jody, thanks again to you and to Luke for all, because I know this does not happen just overnight, and it is, yes, thank you. Any other comments, Jody, before we close?
Just that, you know, as Zig Ziglar always says, you get what you want by helping others get what they want. So that's the basis of the ambassador program. That's the basis of what we're all about at WordCamper News and our VTA. All of our teams, we just want people to have the best life they possibly can and the best RVing lifestyle they possibly can. So if we're able to be a part of that, we're able to help you guys help others be a part of that, then it's been a good day. So
absolutely.
Yep, we thank you all.
And don't forget, life rocks when your living room rolls. So get out there and have fun. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, ambassadors. We'll be in touch.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.